Everybody, Jay and Manning here at the NPC Photo Gym, and I'm here with the one guy that should probably have a permanent residency in the NPC Photo Gym. George Brown, what's up, brother?
Oh man, just chilling out, man. At the new NPC warehouse, you're ready to hit things.
All right, so we've been doing this for how many years now?
At least 8, for sure. Yeah. 8 years. Normally we're the last show, but you know, we had to move it up a little bit this year.
Yeah, but always, you're always the last thing to film. We've been doing that for years.
Absolutely.
Like, seriously, I actually put the schedule together, and I know what my real last name is, and it's here.
I'll say the best for last.
Yeah. So I am going to say, it does feel a little weird without Ray on here, right?
And you know what? Ray was supposed to be here. I didn't call you. So, you know, it's been different years. You know, Ray's not going to be there this year, but you know, he's helping me out on my routine. He still got the big chip at home, you know, so he's helping with my critique and running for the show.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had a lot of fun over the years doing this.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's always good to come to the warehouse, you know, get looked at, figure out the last things you need before you hit the road, and then leave up Las Vegas. I can't wait to head back to Vegas and Indonesia. Saturday night, Las Vegas. The IFBB will invade Indonesia. I can't.
All right. So speaking of Vegas, going back to Olympia, you're one of the few competitors that actually had competed in Vegas in the Olympia. And now we did a few years in Florida. How's it feel going back there?
It's exciting, man. You know, it takes me, I would say, my first year in Vegas, which was 15, I'll never forget it. It was one of my best Olympias. So I'll tell you, if it's your first Olympia, enjoy the whole experience. Ride the buses, all the meetings, the meet and greets, go to everything because it's an experience that you'll never forget. And this year has been a ride, you know, I've shown my whole process. And, you know, to be able to make it this Olympia, this year was one of my most challenging years. And, you know, I made it. I went through the season. I got better each show. With some shows I felt like, you know, I could have won. I didn't. I kept going. And right when I wanted to give up, I pushed through. I made it. I got re-energized for 6 weeks. We here right now. I can't win.
All right. Yeah. I mean, like we were talking before, people have written you off.
Yeah, they have. And, you know, it's easy to do that in a career. You know, but you got to be around 10 years to even understand that, you know, it's hot times in the career. It's just like an artist that makes music. You know, you got some hit singles or whatever, but, you know, the Olympia, to me, it's like going platinum. So if you're going platinum every year, then, you know, you're still putting out hits.
Right. So, yeah, so those of you that thought George was gone, he's gone.
And I feel like TK put me up on the Olympia show. He said, you know, that I was going to bring something special. Everybody knows me. Everybody sees my back hard. I feel like I made those strengths in my back, and I can't let it down, so thank you. Shout out to Antoine Witherspoon, too. He ain't here with us, but I told him I was going to shout him out.
All right. Yeah, we tried to get him here. We're just here for real life here. But we'll get him here.
Hey, Spoon's ready. He won 2 shows this year. You know, we all go through some things, but he's going to, you know, put out another great performance at the Olympia.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to yours.
Yeah.
Now, I had to say, when George was hitting poses in between when we were filming the training, George's famous X pose, I said, I sit all year round watching contests, and I see kids hitting that. I'm like, they don't even know who started this thing.
#1 move at NPC. It started out in 2015. Back then, they said my pose was a little bit too smooth. Actually, R&D Farwell's pose. R&D Farwell, I seen him do it. I did it, people took to it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, and if you don't know what we're talking about, then you have to follow George, right?
X-Men, #1 move at NPC.
There it is. I sit there, and I see them do a lot of raise moves too.
Yeah, I think Ray, the tour step, Raymond's, you know, step is actually the tour step is the #1 transition, you know. So
yes.
It's cool, man. You know, we've been around to see our impact, to see our influence. You know, I feel like I'm a great ambassador. I feel like Ray's a good ambassador, you know, and just to be, you know, able to be a part of the NPC, you being able to, you know you for over 10 years now, stuff I learned, just being a part of the NPC and just everything that comes with it. I try to do everything I could. I try to judge. You know, I've covered media, I've competed. I try to take it everywhere that I can go. So I tell the young dudes that I'm messing with right now, take it where I couldn't, because I did everything I could.
Right. So, what have you done differently to get back to this point?
You know, I just got back to the basics. You know, Mike Davies, my trainer, and he said, you know, there's looking like you're in shape and then being in shape, you know. So I stayed actually in shape, and then actually the chatter, like I like, you know, shit talk, and it kind of woke me up, you know. I feel like, you know, my body of work wasn't being respected, and it just got me back in it, and now I'm having fun, you know. So I can't wait to show it off. I know I always had it, but sometimes myself, I'm honest, you know, I'll give them my all. Not to say that I wasn't, but I'm all in right now, you know. So I think Saturday night at the Venetian, we're gonna see the return of the king.
All right, I like that. I like that. Yeah, speaking of shit talking, there's that one famous one where doing a run that you and Ray just went off for 10 minutes. I just let it roll.
Yeah, Ray's my guy, man. Ray got the big chip, you know, and at the end of the day, when we pull that out, everybody gotta be quiet. You know, so Ray's had one of the best resumes in men's physique history. You know, so I just feel good about, you know, like I said, being able to know him, give him what I can give him, Andre the same, and everybody else that I can try to give anything to help them, you know, have a successful career.
Yeah, I have to say, driving here today, in my head, I kept thinking, this is a little weird without Ray.
Yeah, you know, Ray's my guy, man. You know, like I said, he may pull up, but if he doesn't, he's on my phone telling me, you know, like I said, giving me tips. He will be helping me with my performance. He's a great performer. And like I said, Viva Las Vegas Saturday night. We're not playing no game. We don't care about nothing about what you're talking about. We will be in the building Saturday night. Viva Las Vegas. We will be in the building. Did I mention we're going to be in the building Saturday night in Las Vegas? I was glad. I feel good though. You know, like I said, I haven't had this energy, you know, since the beginning. You know, and it feels great to have. Some of the younger guys said they're right off my energy. I'm right off them. Because they want to establish themselves and make a name for themselves, you know. So I'm having fun, to say the least.
Yeah, I think that's the thing people miss, having fun.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, 10 years, what's your motivation to be? In the beginning, I want to make it. All right, so say you make it, you start letting the show them. You got to find something else, you know. So I tap back into the youth and try to give them as much information that I can, because, you know, no matter what I tell them, say they're going for being Miss Olympia, they still gonna call me the king. So it doesn't take away from me. You know, and I can say that I help somebody. So that's my recipe. That's how I lasted 10 years. Hard work, dedication, listening to the right people, and, you know, being able to be associated with the NPC, who's giving me the opportunity to have a platform, to have a career, you know, because honestly, you know, right now, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, but I'm going to be in Las Vegas, December 17th. I can tell you that, with bells on and whistles. Viva Las Vegas. Jay and Manion will be in the building. Tyler Manion will be in the building. Jim Manion will be in the building. I don't know. That's all, folks.
All right. There's no other way to it. All right. And if you want to see George and everything else, go to MrOlympia.com, get your tickets, get your hotel room. If you can't make it, get that pay-per-view, right?
Absolutely. Got to get the pay-per-view. You don't want to miss it.
All right. I guess we're all going to be in Las Vegas, right?
Definitely. Viva Las Vegas.
You're going to be there, right?
Definitely. With bells and whistles. I might love to take it. I just might come off the ground. I'm feeling good, like I said. Be there, be square. If you can't be there, get the pay-per-view.
All right, that's it.